Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching, to Lviv and Let Die. We are after the Christmas break, and we're going to do ourselves some games against Braga because we came top of our Europa League group. The last games that we recorded was the nervy 5-0 win over Omnoia and the dominant 1-0 win away at Krivbas, putting us top on goal difference. Second in table below on goal difference. We then followed that up with an 8-1 win over Dynamo Kiev, Rosic scoring 5. Which put us top on goal difference. Actually, it put us top on more than goal difference because Krivbas drew that game against, I think it was Olympic Donetsk. So not very good, but anyway, they drew their last game, meaning that we are now 2 points clear at the top of the league. And we then played Nacional, and we won 2-0, 2 goals from Abdu Koulibaly, getting us the win. Since then, we've played 3 friendly games, and now we're going to play our knockout round against Braga. Let's just see if we've made any signings, because we've made some signings. History, no. Transfers, history. We've sold a couple of players. We only sold 1 or 2. That one being Mahmoud has gone for 2.4 million off to Steaua Bucharest in the Romanian top division. He leaves us. He's a pretty good player, and he was playing quite well, actually, for the last little bit, but I thought, why not, considering I've just signed someone who will be better than him. So players that we've brought in, Tinguinha, he's coming on a free, he's pretty good. Comes in from Palmeiras. I think I must have signed him about 3 years ago or something like that, I can't remember. He's one of those players that, and it doesn't matter anyway, he's coming on a free. He's currently actually away because he's sad and doesn't love Ukraine, so he's gone back to Brazil for a bit. But he'll be our starting left midfielder if we can help it. Then I signed this guy, Nahuel Fuentes, for £5 million. He's pretty damn good. He came in from Newell's, Old Boys, having previously been in Europe in Midtjylland. He's going to be excellent for us, I can tell. We then signed also, I think most of these guys are all youngsters, so there's, I'm not even sure how you would say his name, Arpad Horvath, I don't know. This guy here came in on loan from Charlton. Panagiotis Papalidis again has come in on loan from Charlton Athletic in the Premier League. So he'll get a few games, I expect, this season, but not in Europe. Then there's also Lubomir Karasi, who is coming in as a striker for us. Signed him for a little bit of money, £500,000. And David Sinsadze, who is going straight into the youth team, is a very good Georgian centre-back who will hopefully become good in the future. But for now, we need to play Braga. We're going to play both legs in this video, unless something interrupts me, which it might. And I've already set the team up because I'm being an exciting man. Excuse me. Oh, no. Right. Yeah, so Fuentes will be playing in midfield, although for now I think we won't give him his... We're playing at their place, so we're actually going to play with the team that they all know each other. So we're not going to give Fuentes his debut in this game. We're going to let Mladenovic play. Are we? Or should we just play him? I'm training him because currently he's actually only an attacking midfielder. I'm training him to be a midfielder, normal central midfielder. So hopefully within not too long he'll actually be able to play there. I mean, he can already play there, like sort of, it calls it like ineffectually, but he'll be fine. Now then, let's say assertive, go out there and impress me. Calm, I have faith. We're away at Braga. There was the result of, let's be honest, all time in the final round of Europa League games where Sligo Rovers beat Benfica 9-3. If I can work out how, I'll show you the the result. Absolutely insane. I know I've already sent the picture on WhatsApp to you because it was very funny, Josh and Sam. But for anyone else, I will drag it up in case anyone else ever watches this. Early chances going their way. Tonstad, but Gogwa wins the ball in midfield there. Rosic was out injured, and that's why he's not starting. I think he stubbed a toe or something on international duty with Serbia, and therefore he's going to miss this game and probably, well, maybe not the next game. We'll see. Oh, it's off the crossbar. But the brilliant thing is we didn't lose a single player that we didn't want to lose. I felt like getting in the new midfielder, Fuentes, meant that we could afford to get rid of one of our midfielders, and I thought that Mahmoud was the man to go. I liked him. We made £2.4 million of profit on him, and he only made something like 20 games for the club, so I think it's no problem there, in my opinion. they've also got a player called Fabry. That's nice. Nice of them to join in on that game. They are looking pretty dangerous, though, Braga. Luckily, I mean, if we do badly here and we go out, it won't be too much of a disappointment for the rest of the expectations and things, because we were only expected to get to the group stages. But it would obviously be nice to go through. I think the next round would be pretty much as far as we go, because I'm pretty sure that... Can we see who's playing? It's the winner of Man City versus Getafe is the tie we get in the next round, because it draws two ties in a row. So one suspects we would struggle to go through in that game. And actually, there's a very strong Europa League this year. I think I mentioned it when the Europa League was drawn. But yeah, there's still a lot of good teams. CSKA, Cagliari, Dortmund and Galatasaray. You've got United in there. Nacional is still there, who we know are good, even though we did manage to beat them in the group stages. Handanovic now, can he put the ball back? Or can he put the ball in? Or can Nikolov do it? He does, but Bakor doesn't manage to do anything with it. Bakor now gives it to Gogwa, puts it back to Nikolov. Finally, we're having some chance to play on the ball, and now it's gone out again. There's also other big teams. Slamsk are in there still, Sporting, although they're struggling with Olympiacos. Oh, Gonzalez tries to get his head on the ball, and I think he came off a defender. Didn't get a shot on target, but we're doing okay. Fuentes hits it, goes back to Gogwa, and now we're out with Juric. Labant. Juric to Gogwa. Juric. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? He's going to give it to Fuentes. Fuentes, nice little slipped ball through, but it ended up basically being a shot. But yeah, you can also see Valencia, Inter, Zenit, Braga are obviously pretty good. Arsenal are smashing Vitesse. Okay. Kitic, he turns and shoots and scores. Nice finish, nicely worked goal. Unfortunate for us, because I don't think we've really been that poor, but they've definitely had the better of the chances so far. Okay. But I still think we can do this. I think if we can get a goal here, that's really, really... I mean, if you get an away goal, that's really important. And we got it straight away. Is that an own goal? Yes, Motta seemingly slide tackle the ball into his own net just a minute after them scoring. We are level. That's key now. Obviously, it was a fairly low-rent comment, low-rent punditry to say, an away goal's key. But it really is important, especially if, like, for example, they score again and we lose 2-1. A single goal victory would put us through in our place. Yahi. Good save from Anicic. Manages to just about keep it out. Engin Centurk manages to cross it in. I also noticed quite a funny little thing was Omanoia were in our group, as you'll remember, as were Nacional de Madeira. And, interesting attempt at football there from Yahi. Nacional bought Omanoia's one good striker after their sort of play in the in their two games. He obviously impressed them. So they've signed him. That's quite nice. Engin manages to... Fuentes, I noticed, did get injured just back then a second ago. He was lying off the pitch. He's only on 64%. We'll see how it will allow him to get to half-time and see what his comment is next to his name. Because sometimes it says, like, they're recovering from the knock, or it says, really should be substituted. So we'll allow him to recover a little bit before taking him off. Not the best debut to come off just before half-time injured. Gonzalez puts the ball out to Nikolov. Nikolov went for the shot. And it grazed the top of the crossbar, but it did not go into the goal, which is the shame that we all have. Engin Centurk puts the ball in. Kitic heads wide, but that's a good work from them again. They're overloading us with their 3 at the back and then 3 up front, or more players coming forward. It's doing well for them. Yeah, so, right. I'm happy with it so far, but I am straight away going to bring off Nahuel Fuentes. I'm going to passionately tell them that they weren't that bad. And I hope that Boris Mladenovic can maybe turn the screw for us, unlock a defence or something. Oh, no, Cortez scores immediately after the half. Oh no, Silva. What happened? Oh, did Cortez's shot get deflected off of Silva or something like that? Is that what happened? Engin Centurk to Cortez. Yeah, it must have come off Silva's back or something. Weird. Okay. Well, 2-1 down. I was mentioning before that I probably wouldn't hate a 2-1 loss, and I don't hate it. I'm not hating it currently. It's not the ideal. If we could get another equaliser, that'd be brilliant. But they're a decent side, clearly. I mean, they're only 5th in the league, and weirdly, the team that we quite easily... Oh, mixed, injured. Oh, he's off. Barshan comes in. Weirdly, we quite comfortably beat... where's Twimasi? I'm going to bring him on too. We quite comfortably beat the Nacional de Madeira, who are in the same division as Braga. They were nowhere near as good as Braga are being here. But Braga are 5th in that division, and Nacional de Madeira are top. So, I don't know. Maybe they were having an off day. But whatever. Barshan out to Nikolov to Bakur. Mladenovic puts the ball through to Handanovic, and now we have the opportunity to break. But no, nice clearance. It wasn't really a break, it was more like just an attack. Bakur. Okay, they've got the ball again. We've already made all our substitutions. I didn't really talk about it. Well, I sort of did. It should be enough. Fabry, but Anicic manages to save. Let's have another chance. Let's get another goal. Why not? Why don't we just why don't we just get another goal, guys? Koulibaly running down the wing, not a speed merchant, and he gets outpaced by Cortez, who manages to tackle nicely. Now then, oh no, we're letting Gonzalez walk slowly up to the ball to get it. 70 minutes gone, 2-1 down. They have been by far the better team. But we have had a goal, and we do keep making occasional, or like sort of making breakthroughs, maybe not exactly chances, but slipped through the Handanovic. Koulibaly scores, and it's 2-2. That's what we want to see. 2-2. We've nicked that. There was some confusion in the Braga defence there, like the slipped ball by Koulibaly. The went through to Handanovic. He was, I think, tackled. Did he even get a shot away? I don't think so. There were 3 of them all tackling the ball, and Koulibaly gets the spilled ball and tucks it home. 2-2 for Lviv is a very, very good result. We will take that happily back to Ukraine. No problem at all. 79 minutes. Last 10 minutes, we just need to hold out. The one concern is that we won't have Big George and Mick in our next game. Oh, Silva scores. They've taken the lead again. Gonzalez being shown up a little bit here, although he's a very good player. He shouldn't really be being shown up. I bet if we check the statistics on that fella, he's going to be no good. But, yeah. 3-2. I mean, 3-2 is a result that I will take. Because we have to. It's the law. Engin Centurk. Barshan tries to clear. Koulibaly doesn't quite get there. We needed a little bit more pace up front, methinks. Can we get it clear, please? Thank you. Corner, and then let's not let them get a fourth, because that would be silly. No. Nice. Okay, Handanovic wins the ball on, and Koulibaly, if he had a little bit more pace, would be really in a good position here, but he's done well. He's won himself a throw. In the last minute of the game now, Gonzalez to Juric. Put the ball in. Right, well, that didn't quite stick up to how I expected that to go. I thought he was going to nod it on, or we were going to score, or, but no. Okay, well, unlucky. Can't do anything else about it. We only had the one shot on target, which was our goal, and we still scored 2, so that's good. It looks like if we do go through, we'll be playing against Man City anyway, so that's going to be tough. Oh, broken arm. Okay, then. Well, he's out for a while. Not good. Okay. They performed admirably. They can take a lot of positives. Luis did have a good game. It's a pretty bad one. It's a big loss, but we'll get by. Tinguinha is coping well, but he does live in Brazil currently. But he'll be back. That's what we always say. I'll be back. Very much the Austrians of Eastern Europe. Right, now let's try and skip through these. There shouldn't be much going on, right? So we should just flick through, because the next league game is a week after the Braga game, or in the week after the Braga game. So we should theoretically have nothing to have to sim. It'll all just be pre-season games. And as I think I found out randomly, none of the other Ukrainian teams play pre-season games in mid-season, which is a little bit strange. I don't think the Polish teams did either, actually, although I don't know for sure if that's the case. But yeah, it seems a little bit strange. All right, let's go and see what's going on, because I see that we're making another signing. Is he going to join now? 2067 in June. All right, so I'll talk about him later on. Well, no, I won't. I'll do him quickly now. Sareka Mwenga, 17 years of age. He's coming ostensibly on a fee, but £500,000 in compensation. I thought that was better than spending weeks and weeks negotiating £50,000 to discount on that fee. So hopefully he'll be a good young player. Put him into the youth team. He'll spend 2 or 3 years improving and just playing nicely and just being good. And eventually, when he's like 19 or 20, he should be a good left back that we can use in our first team. That's the idea. Also, our youth facility should be being improved. I think they're currently being improved, but they should be nearly finished. I think I can't remember exactly when they said it was going to be done, but I'm happy that that's getting done, because we've got quite a lot of young players who come through, or at least come to the club, and I don't think they improve as much as they possibly should. I mean, we'll see, I guess. But yeah, so looking forward to getting that up and running and continuing to improve. I noticed that the board give me an increased budget for staff, and then after about 3 weeks, I've hired all those staff, and then they've reduced the budget again, so that like I'm always above the recommended number, but they never actually fire anybody, or they haven't yet. So yeah, hopefully we can keep winning things and keep some prize money coming in, which allows us to pay all those staff, because our wage bill is now over £100,000 a week, which is way up on what we used to have, which was about £1,000 a week or something crazy like that. So yeah, we've come a long way. FC Lviv have come a long way, and we are currently top of the Premier League. Obviously, we are hoping to win that. We don't get to play Krivbas again. Our closest rival that we get to play is Volyn in a couple of weeks, and if we can beat them, that will really do us some good. Although they have already beaten us this season. It's weird. I looked, and we've had a couple of like slightly dodgy results at the beginning. Volyn was one of them, and yeah, it didn't do well against them. We were 1-0 up, and I think they scored 2 in 2 minutes in the second half or something like that. Anyway, we're hoping to revenge that. I think it's at their place, so it'll be another nervy game like the Krivbas one was. But if we can win that, I would say that we are favourites for the title. There's also the Dnipropetrovsk game, which will be a toughie. It always is. They tried to buy who was it? Them and a couple. Alexandria. Oh, excuse me a second. Sorry about that, somebody at the door. Right, let's crack on. Bakur's development, everyone's happy about it. Actually, we had a few bids tabled for people. Bayern were coming in for... Bayern came in for Rosic, something like 16 million, but I rejected it. Actually, to be fair, I'm not sure if they actually tabled a bid, but they definitely were interested. I put his release... or the asking price that everyone can see, I put that up to something like 25 million, I think I did, something crazy like that. Because, I mean, they were already in the news reporting that Bayern would come in with a £16.75 million bid. And I thought, well, if they're being reported as coming in with that, we should put it up higher. And then I thought, why not go for something crazy? Because if we get £30 million for a player, I'll sell him. It's unlikely, because in this game, I think the most that the computer players or the computer clubs will ever pay is about 36 million. I don't think I've ever seen them pay much more than that, because this is slightly before, as I think I must have mentioned with the Swindon save and also possibly Western, that teams don't. This is before the crazy transfer bid times. So, yeah. Anyway, Big George and Mick off. We'll have to. Oh, okay. We don't really have anyone to come in. We'll start with Tuamasi on. It means that we haven't got any midfielders. Yeah. See, so. We'll have to put you in then, I guess, my friend. And what have we got in terms of Daniel Rosic is out for another couple of days? 1 day. Yeah, typical. All right, so we have to go with the team as we have it. Let's maybe allow Mladenovic to play there from the start, because I think that will probably do us some good. And they've changed to a 4-4-2, so they are not playing in the same way that they did before, which is a possibility that we can now get at them a little bit better. So let's see what we can do. Assertive, I've got faith. Let's go. Second half of the tie, second leg of the tie. Let's see what we can do. We've had an early corner. Oh, and Barshan hits against the keeper right on the line there. Nice save, but an early chance. That's good. That's the same amount of shots on target as we've had in the first game. We've already had in the first 3 minutes of this one. Koulibaly to Tuamasi to Mladenovic. Gonzalez is being chased down, but it's okay. He clears. Gogua to Tuamasi again. Mladenovic attempts to put in Koulibaly, but doesn't. Handanovic does, though. And the ball's hit against the keeper again, and it's a slide tackle from us, puts the ball out, and they now have it. 7 minutes gone. We've already played 2 or 3 chances created, I would say. Juric now up to Tuamasi. We're playing a lot more confidently. This change in formation from Braga seems to have been a poor decision, because we're much more able to deal with them now. 8 minutes, and we've already had 4 chances, 2 on target. It bodes well, but it doesn't mean that there's anything that's actually going to come from it. They'll probably score, and then we'll just go to pieces. Speaking of which, they hit the post. That wasn't the crossbar. They hit the post. And the ball has been put out for their throw. Sanchez puts the ball in the middle. Barshan heads the wrong way. I'm going to say the wrong way. Off for a corner. Lucas now puts the ball in the middle. They head wide. So they are now coming back into it a little bit. I don't like their horrible sort of coal grey kit. It's a bit strange. Koulibaly to Gogua to Mladenovic. Nicely played. Tuamasi's found his way in. And he scored. What a goal. Yes, please. We're going through on away goals, as the thing says at the bottom. That's absolutely true. Braga are 1-0 down, and it's 3-3 on aggregate. That's crazy. Tuamasi, I thought he was going to cross it, but he just hammers it in at the front post. Shouldn't really be being beaten at that post. He left a lot of the goal open, I would say. I would have said the positioning was poor from the goalkeeper there. But we're doing what needed to be done. Juric to Gogua now. Gogua, Tuamasi. Mladenovic puts the ball wide yet again. He's not a finisher. Even when put through on fairly simple finishes, he's not a finisher. There's the argument that could have been made that maybe I should have got rid of Mladenovic instead of Mahmoud, but somebody came in for Mahmoud. I just asked him out. I asked him out, and we're going on a date. No, I asked them for 3 million. They came back with 2.4 million. I thought, well, why not? Instead of then turning around and trying to find out what we could do with Mladenovic. Barsan! Oh, heads over the bar. San. 2 minutes of added time. Wow, that first half has flown by after a very hectic first few minutes. Handanovic is going to have the opportunity to put the ball in, or Nikolov might. Tuamasi at the back post doesn't quite get there. Gonzalez puts it up to Mladenovic again and out to Nikolov. Mladenovic one more time. Handanovic, he goes past his man. Could we have another? Oh, it's the side netting. Beautiful play to get past his man, and then he just uncharacteristically puts it wide. It's that low composure that is doing for poor old Handanovic. He is a good finisher. He's got 20 on finishing. You can't be better at finishing. He's literally the best finisher in the world. He's just not great at composure. He is being trained on it, though. Okay, we start as we finished. Gonzalez! Oh, come on. That was an open goal, boy. I feel like I could have scored that. Gonzalez now is going to try and make amends by throwing the ball into the box. Gonzalez, Juric. Juric puts it to Mladenovic. Mladenovic, another wayward shot. Wasteful, really. It's annoying. Natafpoulos. Oh, Handanovic. Tenacious play. Puts the ball in the middle. Koulibaly scores. And we are 2-0 up. We are up on aggregate as well. And we are... Oh, yeah. Come on. 4-3 to Lviv. If they score... Oh, if they score, do we go to... No, because they beat us 3-2. So we can allow them to at least score one. Let's not, but we can allow them to score at least one. Or just one, sorry. This is a very good result. Oh, Anicic, good save. Straight away, an immediate reply. But we managed to clear. Sanchez puts the ball in the middle. Anicic again gets there first. Gonzalez now. Can he give it to Koulibaly? He does, but he knows Koulibaly's slow. Quite why he put it in front of him to run onto, I don't know. Teat. But we are taking our time now. Gogua puts the ball to the back post. Koulibaly. Oh, Natafopoulos. Good save. Keeps them in this game. Gogua puts the ball in again. Teixeira manages to get it. Oh, that's a big effort. Gonzalez gives it to Gogua. Gogua to Twumasi. Twumasi puts the ball in the middle. Twumasi is an absolute live wire on the left today. Really making a case to be started more regularly. Nunez putting the ball into the middle, but we managed to clear. Cortez out to Fabri. Nunez again. Gogua tackles him. Koulibaly so slow. Yahi turns and finishes. It's a nice finish. 65 minutes, and it is 4-4. But we are still ahead on goal difference. Twumasi, despite playing well, is knackered, so we're going to take him out. Barshan also not doing great in terms of fitness, but we're going to have to play on for a few more minutes at least before I'm comfortable putting somebody else in there. We kick off. Gogua puts the ball in the middle. Can we try and keep going? Gogua puts the ball in again. Handanovic hits the crossbar. Was that the crossbar? Or the keeper may have tipped it onto the crossbar. That was really nice. And we have another chance. Gogua puts the ball in. Barshan. Oh! And now they have a chance to catch us on the break, but no, excellent defending there. Nikolov, not great play though, and we've played ourselves right into trouble. Oh, and now a foul from Bakur. Bakur is being booked. It's a yellow card. I'm going to bring on Vangel to save that yellow card there. Come on, keep going. 69 minutes. Nunez puts the ball out to Sanchez. Sanchez is... Oh, one goal for them and they're winning and they're through. So we need to be careful here. We can survive on this scoreline, but we can't concede again without scoring. And if we do, then we go to extra time, which I'd prefer we didn't do, considering we've also got league games to play. Kitic to Nunez. Nunez tries to chip it over to Fabri, but we intercept. Now Anicic has it. Nikolov to Vangel. Vangel puts the ball nicely out up the line to Handanovic. Can he cross the ball in? He does. Koulibaly finishes it off. It is 3-1 to Lviv, and it is 5-4 on aggregate. We are easily through now, I think. There's very little chance of anything happening. Although if they score, then that does take it to extra time, so we do need to still be careful. God, this away goal rule. Kitic now, the exact same thing that happened last time, but this time he puts the ball wide instead of hitting the target. Very nice. Oh, it's tense. 77 minutes. Mladenovic. Oh, it's bad. Barsan loses out. No, Yahi has it, and it's gone in. It's 3-2, and that is going into extra time now. You'd think, okay, we have to make something happen. Fuentes comes on. We're going to leave Barsan at the back. He's just going to have to stay on and deal with it. We don't really have anyone to recover from him at the moment because Fabri is... not registered for European games. Wasn't expecting Big Mick to break his arm. Anicic puts the ball up to Handanovic. Handanovic flicks the ball on Natafopoulos in goal collects, and now they are coming forward again. Engin Centurk. Kitic. Kitic runs forward with it. His shot goes straight to Anicic, though. Up to Juric now. Straight back again, and a big kick up towards Koulibaly, who heads the ball on. Can Laban get there? No. Corner for us. Gogwa puts the ball in. Barshan at the back post. Heads just over. We need a goal here, otherwise we're heading for extra time, and I really would prefer us not to do that. Gonzalez tackles. Kitic puts the ball through. Silva to Centurk. Good save from Anicic. And they leave the ball to go out for a throw. They've got a throw in our area, or in our end. 83 minutes. And now suddenly it's ours. Handanovic heads the ball on. Koulibaly, can he have a hat-trick? He's chipped the keeper. He hits the crossbar. Unbelievable. Gogwa has the ball now. Laban puts the ball in the middle. Oh, come on. Oh, that would have been such a freaking great finish. Oh, unbelievable. What's happening now? 88 minutes. It's just running down to nothing. Barshan puts the ball in the middle. Laban tries to win the ball. Fuentes does. Laban again. Fuentes through to Handanovic, but he just held off a little bit. If he dived in there, he might have been able to touch it. Their player deemed to have played the ball. Apparently he was being held back, I guess. Nikolov to Vangel. Vangel to Fuentes. Fuentes tackled by Nunes. Nikolov losing out to Engin Centurk, but drawing a foul. Is that going to be a yellow? No, it's just a foul. The last 3 minutes of injury time. And they have a free kick. Nunes to Cortez. Anicic saves. That could have been dangerous. That was a header within the 6-yard box. We've got less than a minute of normal time. Vangel puts the ball through to Handanovic. Handanovic again rounds his man. Puts the ball in the middle. Koulibaly down to Laban. Oh, the first touch let him down. Nikolov now. Barsan loses out to Kitic. Kitic puts the ball in the middle. They've headed it across goal. Anicic saves. It's a tense tie here in Lviv. But now Handanovic. Last kick of the game, maybe. Handanovic. No! Come on, young man. Oh, the last kick of the game and he hits it wide. Oh, man. Okay, we're doing well. We have had our chances there. It became very end-to-end. I've been shouting a lot. It's very loud on the recording, I'm sure. Oh, okay, but we start things off straight away. The referee's standing around in our box there. Not sure why. Gogwa to Laban. Laban straight through to Koulibaly. Koulibaly puts the ball into the box with a shot, but the keeper was equal to it and the ball has come out. We've got to throw straight away. Oh, it's tense. Gonzalez now. Gonzalez throws it to Juric. Juric to Gonzalez. Gonzalez loses out just about. Barsan loses out just about. Nice. Gonzalez, can he put the ball in the middle? What can he do with it? Threads Koulibaly through. Oh, I thought the keeper had touched it wide, but no, it was a shot and it was missed. Unfortunate stuff, but we're doing okay. Milan Juric, I think, it wasn't booked. Yahi puts the ball to Nesic. Great saves from Anicic. Nicely worked free kick routine there from Braga. Barshan clears. Koulibaly gets the ball and fouls. Not great. We need to relieve some pressure, not keep them getting pressure on us. Now they have a throw. Fabry, Juric, Koulibaly has the ball. Koulibaly can clear. He gives it to Handanovic. Handanovic takes his time on the ball, and that's nice. He's now working his way up the left wing. Can he put the ball in the middle? He puts it to Laban. Laban crosses. Nobody was there. Vangel has it, though. Vangel to Fuentes. Nikolov to Fuentes. Fuentes hits the ball wide. Unfortunate. Would have been a good time to score his first ever goal for the club, one would think. But no. Natafopoulos. Handanovic has the ball again. Handanovic through to Koulibaly, out to Laban. Laban shoots, but Natafopoulos saves. Oh, man. Now, Nunes out to Teixeira. Teixeira puts the ball behind Kitic. Unfortunate. Fabry now puts the ball in. Silva on the edge of the box. Nestic as well on the edge of the box. Silva shoots, but Anicic is equal to it. Keeps it and gathers it up. And now they have another free kick. Things are moving quickly now. Kitic turns and shoots, but hits over the bar. That's fine. We'll allow it. At half-time and extra time, we don't get another chance to do a team talk, so we're just going to have to allow it to continue. I can't change it with substitutions. I was a little bit premature with making that third one. But the ball's come in. Koulibaly heads over the bar. That was beautifully played by Handanovic out on the left there. Out on the right, sorry. He's been a creative force, which is not really usually what you expect of him. He's usually a bit more of a goal scorer, but he's been doing really well in this game. Nunes, Silva, Kitic manages to draw an expert save from Enicic, but it was offside, so there was no need for it. It was all just a waste. As is life. Life is a waste. That's not true at all, because Koulibaly has the ball. Koulibaly turns eventually. Koulibaly puts the ball through to Fuentes. Fuentes turns and hits the fucking bar. Oh, man. He dodges the keeper but hits the bar, and the ball comes straight back to the goalkeeper, who's able to smother it. Now they are breaking now. Kitic, Barshan with an absolutely expert tackle. Anicic, well outside of his box. What's he doing? Okay, it's all right. Handanovic now. Handanovic to Koulibaly through to Fuentes. Fuentes scores! We break and we score. That's a beautiful finish. His first ever goal. A late goal against Braga. We are 4-2 up, 6-5 up on aggregate. And we might not have to do penalties, which is, I guess, the best thing that can come from this at this point. Oh, what a finish. Lovely play from Koulibaly to play the ball onto Fuentes. He was running straight through there, clearly showing his attacking midfield instincts. But yeah, with only a couple of minutes left now, Handanovic puts the ball into the corner. There's a lot of time being wasted, we would think, by us. Oh, the ball's been put down. Oh, it was an insane little pass. Was that from us or was that from them? It looked like a header down from their defender, straight to the feet of Koulibaly, but he was tackled with last-ditch effort. Juric to Koulibaly. Koulibaly to Fuentes. Fuentes to Koulibaly again. Handanovic has it, but Fuentes... Oh, no. And we've won. Unbelievable stuff. That was stressful. Bloody hell. I'm proud of their performance. That was amazing. We won 4-2 at home against Braga, which we had 27 shots, 11 on target. Yeah, well, Koulibaly has 11 goals in the Europa League now. Whew, bloody hell, what a game. What a game. And we are through. Flip a D-giblets. £173,000 in prize money. We'll take that. We could use some extra little bits of dosh. It was a superb performance. We were excellent. I'm pleased we got the victory. No, I had confidence. He was simply faultless. I agree. Yeah, fucking Man City is a tough ask. Thanks. He certainly has the skills. He wasn't that good. We did really well, and we're through. When is our... Do we have the Man City legs? Or we do. We know when they are. I'll work out how we're going to record them. Shall we do both? We might do both. We'll do Dnipro Man City and then Govela Man City. I think that's fun. We'll do that. Okay, see you in the next one, guys. Bye.